Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sunkara. In this video, we are going to learn a judgment given by the Honorable Supreme Court of India regarding the information transfusion of blood, law of torts, medical negligence. Not directly medical negligence, this is an incident of transfusion of blood. So, in this case, Honorable Supreme Court of India gave a slew of directions also regarding the HIV patients. Justice S. Ravindra Bhatt and Deepankar Datta, in the case of Colonel CPL, that is a rank, Ashish Kumar Chauhan versus Commanding Officer and others, in Civil Appeal number 7175 by 2021, dated 26th September 2023, awarded 1.5 crores as compensation to the victim, Mr. Chauhan. Why? The development came as a sort of compensation to him because the blood, 1 unit of blood supplied to him was found to be HIV infected. It was not tested. Of course, there is no evidence, there is no expert opinion, but still, Honorable Supreme Court of India has awarded the compensation on the making the state, that is the central government and the army as well as the Air Force, to be jointly and severally liable. These are all legal terms, you all know. Now let us go to the case facts. You all know, on 13th December 2001, attack on Indian Parliament. At that time, there was tense situation between India and Pakistan, particularly in the J&K border. Therefore, forces were deployed. This operation was called as Operation Parakram. In 2002, our Ashish Chauhan, he is Ashish Kumar Chauhan, he is working in the Air Force as a combatant cadre. He was deployed for this Operation Parakram. So, while being on duty, he fell sick. In July 2002, he was admitted in number 171 Military Hospital, Samba, maybe Samba unit, Jammu and Kashmir. During the treatment, there was a necessity of transfusion of blood, 1 unit of blood to him. The medical officer prescribed 1 unit of blood, but this military hospital, it is a temporary hospital, ad hoc hospital, it was not having any facility of blood bank. So some blood was taken from outside. He was injected with a blood transfusion has done, but later he was discharged from the hospital. But later, maybe in the year 2014, once again he fell ill. And at that time, it was disclosed that he was infected with HIV. Where from this has come? He has called for the records, personal medical records. They did not give in the initial beginning. Medical board was set up in 2014, 2015. 2014 board says no expert opinion, we can't do anything. 2015, the medical board attributed negligence on the part of the staff, because there is no mention whether the subject, that unit of blood was subjected to HIV test or ELISA test or not. Right? So, later in year 2016, he requested the authorities to give him a disability certificate. No. He was discharged. Now what to do? Already he was infected with HIV. He was not given the disability certificate. He cannot get any treatment in any civil hospital. What to do? Then he filed a case of deficiency. So he filed a case of deficiency for 95 crores in the NCDRC, National Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission. But NCDRC did not agree. They were refused, stating that no expert opinion there. In the absence of expert opinion, we cannot come to the conclusion that this particular blood unit was affected with HIV. Now, he has come to the Honorable Supreme Court of India. Supreme Court observed, people join the army, people join the armed forces, maybe army, air force, here is for armed forces, with considerable enthusiasm and also a sense of patriotism. Particularly people from Punjab and other places, they join the army with patriotism. So, highest standard of safety and health should be maintained by the hospitals, by the concerned departments. Is it not? They have to maintain it. So, here, any iota of doubt that this man is infected with HIV, it itself shows the negligence on the part of the authorities, on the part of the medical officers. And they have not given him the records, concerned records, personal medical service records, and so many things he has asked through the RTI. They did not sanction him. All this shows there is negligence on the part of the medical authorities or the hospital staff, as a result of which he was infected with HIV. What to do? This is important. You cannot leave the case that because of the lapse of or because of the lack of the expert opinion, you can't acquit the case. So this is what happened in the case of that particular NCDRC. They say that because of this, what is this? Because of this, I'll tell you 1 minute. Expert opinion, missing of expert opinion, we can't take anything and you go to your fate. It's not correct, right? So now, Honorable Supreme Court of India, having awarded 1.5 crores as compensation to the victim. Please remember, they have given a slew of directions to the government also, because HIV Act is there, very powerful act, and you may be knowing, according to the HIV Act, you cannot disclose the identity of the person except or deceased. Regarding the disease also, only to the nearest relatives they have to. So they have relied on a number of cases. Ultimately, the directions are like this. United Kingdom, I will tell you. Lastly, I will read out the directions. It's better. The appellant received the biggest jolt. Claim of 18 per month. Okay. So, number of directions are there. If that is the case, I hope I cannot read it at this particular time. I have to make another video. One minute. The center and every state, they have to formulate HIV and AIDS related information, education, communication programs. So they have to make some program regarding the formulation of AIDS committee and guidelines under section 18(1) of the HIV Act for care, support, treatment of the children infected with HIV. Yes, their children will also definitely will be affected. And section 19, every establishment engaged in healthcare services, definitely for the purpose of social workers, they have to safeguard the environment. They should not be affected with the so-called HIV. So please remember, HIV Act, every person who is in charge of an establishment, please remember, they have to conduct activities for complying the HIV Act. So a number of directions were there. Already it's getting time. I think if it is worthy, I will make another video regarding the directions. But here what you have to learn is, according to law of torts, according to vicarious liability, state is liable for the act done by the servant. And this liability is joint and several. So the man is awarded with 1.5 crores. Of course, to some, it is a sort of solace for him. Okay. Please read the judgment and enrich your legal knowledge. Thank you.